If you're just getting into caravanning in Australia, one of the first questions you're going to run into is this: should I stay in caravan parks or should I try free camping? And on the surface, it sounds like a simple choice, but once you start looking into it, it quickly becomes a bit confusing because you'll hear people say free camping is the best thing ever. Total freedom, no fees, just you and the open road. And then you'll hear others say caravan parks are the way to go. Powered sites, proper facilities, easy setup, no stress. And you're sitting there thinking, which one is actually right for me? And I remember being in that exact position when I started, hearing both sides, trying to work out what made sense, and not really having enough experience to know which one would suit me better. So what I want to do in this video is break this down properly, not just in theory, but based on real experience. I'll walk you through what each option actually looks like in real life, the pros, the cons, the common mistakes beginners make with both, and most importantly, how to decide what's right for you. Because here's the truth, it's not about which one is better overall, it's about which one is better for you right now. Now let's start with caravan parks, because this is where most beginners begin, and for good reason. Caravan parks are designed to make things easy. You've got powered sites, water connections, amenities like showers and toilets, and everything is set up in a way that supports you. I remember my first few trips, staying in caravan parks gave me a lot of confidence. Everything was straightforward. You pull in, connect power, connect water, and you're set. There's no guessing, no worrying about whether you've got enough battery or water. Everything is there. And that's a big advantage when you're learning, because instead of trying to figure out everything at once, you can focus on the basics: towing, setup, getting comfortable with your caravan. Now, another benefit of caravan parks is the sense of structure. You've got a defined space, clear access, and usually staff around if you need help. And when you're new, that support can make a big difference. But caravan parks aren't perfect. There are downsides as well. One of the biggest ones is cost. Staying in caravan parks regularly can add up, especially if you're traveling long term. I remember looking at nightly fees and thinking, okay, this is something I need to factor in. And while it's not extreme, it does become noticeable over time. Another downside is space and privacy. Depending on the park, you can be quite close to other people. And while that's not always a problem, it's different from the idea of being out in nature with your own space. Now let's move into free camping, because this is where things start to feel a bit more adventurous. Free camping is exactly what it sounds like, staying in locations that don't have the same facilities as caravan parks, often in more natural settings. And I'll be honest, the first time I tried free camping, it felt like a step outside my comfort zone, because suddenly you're responsible for everything: your power, your water, your setup, but at the same time, there's a different kind of experience: more space, more freedom, more connection with where you are. And that's what attracts a lot of people to it. But free camping also comes with its own challenges, especially for beginners. If you don't understand your setup properly, if you don't know how long your power will last or how much water you have, it can create stress instead of enjoyment. And that's why it's important to approach it the right way. Now, here's where things get interesting, because most experienced caravanners don't choose one or the other, they use both. And this is something I didn't realize at the beginning. They'll stay in caravan parks when they need the facilities, when they want convenience, or when they're in certain locations, and they'll free camp when they want space, freedom, or to reduce costs. And that balance is what makes caravanning flexible. But when you're starting out, the key is not to jump straight into the deep end, it's to build your confidence step by step. And that's what we're going to continue breaking down. Now let's go a bit deeper into caravan parks, because understanding what they offer in real terms helps you make better decisions. When you arrive at a caravan park, Everything is designed to make your life easier. You've got clearly marked sites, access to power, water, and amenities, and often additional things like laundry, camp kitchens, and even Wi Fi. I remember how reassuring that felt in the beginning. You don't have to think too much about your setup beyond the basics. You plug in, connect, and you're ready to go. And that simplicity is incredibly valuable when you're still learning because it reduces the number of variables you have to deal with. Now, another thing that caravan parks offer is a level of predictability. You know what you're getting. You know there will be facilities, you know you'll have access to power, and you know you're in a structured environment. And that predictability builds confidence. But as you spend more time caravanning, you might start to notice that you want a bit more flexibility, you might want more space or a different kind of experience. And that's where free camping starts to become more appealing. Now, let's talk about what free camping actually looks like because there's a bit of a misconception that it's always remote or difficult. And while some locations are more remote, many free camping spots are quite accessible. I remember being surprised by how many options there were once I started looking into it. But the key difference is you're not relying on external facilities. You're relying on your own setup. And this is where understanding your caravan becomes important. How much battery you have, how your water system works, how to manage your usage, because when you're free camping, you're managing your own resources. Now, here's something that a lot of beginners don't realize. Free camping isn't just about saving money. Yes, that's a benefit, but it's also about a different kind of experience. More space, more quiet, more connection with your surroundings. But it also requires a bit more awareness. And that's why jumping into free camping too early can be overwhelming if you're not prepared. So the smarter approach is to transition into it gradually. Start with caravan parks, get comfortable with your setup, understand how everything works, and then start trying short free camping stays. Because once you've got that foundation, free camping becomes a lot more enjoyable. And the key takeaway here is this. It's not about choosing one over the other. It's about using both in a way that works for you. And once you understand that, everything becomes much simpler. Now that you've got a clearer idea of what caravan parks and free camping both offer, let's talk about how this actually plays out in real life, because this is where things start to make more sense. I remember one of my early trips where I decided to mix things up a bit. I stayed in a caravan park for the first couple of nights, got everything set up properly, felt comfortable, had power, water, everything working smoothly. And then I thought, all right, let's try free camping for the next stop. Now, I'll be honest, that first transition felt different. Not in a bad way, just different. You arrive at a location, and instead of pulling into a clearly marked site with facilities around you, you're looking at your surroundings and making your own decisions. Where to park, how to position your caravan, how to manage your setup. And that's where your confidence starts to get tested a little bit. But here's the key thing, because I had already spent time in caravan parks, I understood my setup. I knew how to level the van, I knew how everything connected, and I had a basic understanding of my power and water usage. So instead of feeling overwhelmed, it felt like a natural next step. And that's why I always recommend starting with caravan parks before jumping into free camping. Not because free camping is harder, but because it requires a bit more awareness. Now let's talk about something very practical, managing your power when free camping. This is one of the biggest differences compared to caravan parks. When you're in a caravan park, you plug in and everything just works. But when you're free camping, you're relying on your battery, your solar, if you have it, and your usage. I remember the first time I really started paying attention to this, thinking about what I was using, how long things would last, and making small adjustments. And this is where you start to learn. You don't need to be an expert, but you do need to be aware. Now, water is another factor. In a caravan park, you've got easy access to water. In free camping, you're using what you have in your tanks. So again, it comes down to awareness, knowing how much you have, using it efficiently, and planning ahead if needed. Now, here's something important. Free camping isn't about doing without, it's about doing things differently. It's about being a bit more self-sufficient, a bit more aware, and a bit more flexible. And once you get used to that, it actually becomes quite enjoyable. Now let's talk about safety, because this is something beginners often think about when it comes to free camping, and it's a fair question. In caravan parks, you've got other people around, staff, and a structured environment. In free camping, you might be in a quieter, more open space. So the key here is choosing your locations wisely. Start with known recommended spots, places that are commonly used by other caravanners. And again, build your confidence gradually. Now, here's another thing I noticed over time. Your preferences start to change. At the beginning, you might prefer caravan parks because they feel easier and more comfortable. But as you gain experience, you might start to enjoy the space and flexibility of free camping more. And that's completely normal. Because caravanning is not a fixed way of doing things, it evolves as you do. Now, let's talk about something that ties everything together, and that's balance. Because the most enjoyable way to caravan, at least in my experience, is not choosing one over the other, it's using both. Staying in caravan parks when you want convenience, facilities, or a break from managing everything yourself, and free camping when you want space, freedom, and a different kind of experience. And that balance gives you the best of both worlds. Now, as you spend more time caravanning, something interesting happens. The question of whether caravan parks or free camping is better starts to matter less, because you begin to understand that it's not about one being better than the other, it's about what suits your situation at the time. I remember reaching that point after a few trips. At the start, I was trying to figure out which option I should choose. But over time, it became more about what I felt like doing. Some trips, I wanted the convenience of a caravan park, easy setup, power, facilities, everything taken care of. Other times, I wanted the space and quiet of free camping, being able to choose a spot and enjoy the surroundings. And having both options available is what makes caravanning so flexible. Now, here's something important for beginners. Don't feel like you have to commit to one or the other. You don't have to label yourself as someone who only stays in caravan parks or only free camps, because the reality is most people do a mix of both. Now, let's talk about a simple way to approach this if you're just starting out. Start with caravan parks. Get comfortable with your setup. Learn how everything works. Build your confidence with towing, setting up, and managing your caravan. Then, once you feel ready, start trying short free camping stays, maybe one night at first, somewhere simple, somewhere recommended, and see how it feels, because the best way to understand the difference is to experience it. Now, here's another thing I want to mention: expectations. Because a lot of people go into free camping expecting it to be perfect, quiet, and completely isolated. And while that can be the case, it's not always. Sometimes there are other people around, sometimes locations are more basic than expected, and sometimes things don't go exactly to plan. And that's okay, because just like everything else in caravanning, it's about adapting. Now let's bring this all together. Caravan parks offer convenience, structure, and ease. They're perfect for beginners, for when you want a simple setup, and for when you need access to facilities. Free camping offers space, flexibility, and a different kind of experience. It's great for when you want to explore more, reduce costs, and enjoy a quieter environment. And the key is not choosing one, it's understanding both. Because once you understand both, you can make better decisions, and your caravanning experience becomes much more enjoyable. So if you're sitting there wondering which one you should choose, here's the simple answer. Start with what feels comfortable and build from there. Because the more experience you get, the more confident you become, and the more options open up to you. And that's really what caravanning is about: freedom, flexibility, and finding what works for you. And if you want more simple, practical caravanning advice like this, make sure you hit subscribe because I'll be helping you every step of the way.